I'm definitely looking forward
Mm-hmm.
to this. Hey, well, they set us as referee,
Nice.
which we don't usually get that, which is scary. Do we have top draft up? I can't see.
Oh, we do. Sorry, I'm just when I chat with them, it kicks us out.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So
So
first ban
started.
on Falstead. We are on Sky Temple. I like this one. Falstead's got the maneuverability to get between temples, which is awesome. So good to
Yep.
get him out of the match.
Kalthus. Okay, he makes sense. It'll be interesting if they pick a Li Ming. I don't know if they will.
It depends what they want to go for. With the fights over the shrine, Li Ming's burst damage is basically guaranteed to hit. So it would be a good pickup. I also, with the choke points around here, I like a Jaina for damage. You can just kind of zone people with the Ring of Frost through the bushes, especially for the bottom and top shrines.
Fun fact: this is a BJ and Co. cast for Chair League Division 2, the Mighty Cucks versus the Newb Factor. So yeah, we didn't do that. So now we did.
Hey!
So we have a
Rengar first picked up. I would say he is probably the premier healer in the game right now for just overall maneuverability, healing factor. So I'm not surprised he's picked up. Li Ming and Zul first picked on the Noob Factor side. Thoughts?
I mean, we just saw it. It was a good combo, for sure. Great combo.
With that lockdown, it just makes a standing target for Li Ming.
Yeah.
And Zul himself can put out some decent target with his scythe as well as his area effect.
Yeah. I mean, would you have gone healer off the start?
If your build is centered around that healer, yes.
Greymane, we saw him. He's got pretty good mobility, so.
And if you throw a lightning shield on Greymane as he's diving in,
that's deadly damage.
Yeah.
Deadly damage.
I very much like it.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see who else. I mean, do you go tank or specialist?
I would go tank now. Specialist has already been pulled on the side of Noob Factor. They might try something like Die for Vision did on the last game with a double specialist composition, but it doesn't come out that much, so I doubt it.
Johanna, that's, she's up there in tanky.
Yeah, well, she is basically one of the tankiest tanks. She can.
I mean, Muradin's pretty badass.
He is, but I would say Muradin probably has the biggest health pool, especially with his avatar into the mix, and just his health regen makes him able to tank the most. But Johanna, with her unstoppable, puts her in the same spot.
Yeah,
where she can just eat the damage.
She's able to put some stuns out there. She has some mobility. She's able to. She's really good at clearing lane, actually, which is something that Muradin.
Not so much.
No. Who do they ban? I guess they ban a specialist or an assassin. Really?
Well, it depends. Double tank has been very common in the meta lately, so they might pull out a second one, but I love the Jaina pull.
Yeah.
Especially after the Johanna, right? A Condemn into a Blizzard or a Ring of Frost. That's just ugly, right?
That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage.
A lot of guaranteed hit damage.
Yeah. Who do you ban if you're the Mighty Cucks?
If there's a healer you don't want to go against, that's what I would say now. Nothing is really jumping out at me as a healer that would very well complement this. So maybe a tank that you don't want to play against. With a Greymane in there, you might even want to pull ETC out. Because you could just mosh pit the Greymane to be useless.
Yeah. Bingo. There you go. And, he can jump if he chooses that ult, right? So.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen on this.
I don't think that's the best ult to choose, but, different strokes for different folks. That's what they say. So they need a tank, support, and probably another assassin. Or double tank, right? Oh,
yeah, another assassin. Raynor.
So they
another
definitely
good one. I like the zoning on that with
Raynor.
Raynor.
Right wing. Okay. Mobility makes sense. Makes sense. So that will be all right. And who do you want to see here, Ben, for the Mighty Cucks?
Everybody I want to see has been banned. I think a Zagara in the bottom lane would be good. Gives you the vision of the map leading up to stuff. I also think a Lunara could complement this nicely. giving a bit more vision with the Wisp and allowing the poke damage that can be deadly both to heroes and to structures. And just staying a little bit out of range of what they've got going on with the Raynor Li Ming.
For sure. Now, with that said, with the noob factor, who do you tank? What's your choice? Who would you choose?
My choice would be Muradin.
Hey, look, Zagara, he called it.
Yeah,
Muradin.
Well, Zagara's up there. She's one of the top specialists. So
for sure,
it makes
no
sense to get rid of her.
Yeah, Muradin's okay. He's got a bit of shutdown with his storm bolt or
Which
hammer.
Could be very good against Greyman, right? Shut him down as he comes in.
Yeah, for sure.
Same reason we talked about ETC, right?
Yeah. It's it is more of a skill shot. He's got to get it off, right? So, I mean, the Mighty Cucks, they're definitely taking their time.
I'm interested. I think we're gonna see another assassin.
Yeah, I feel assassin was
just because their front line is so strong with both Johanna and then Rengar up there, and I love this. An assassin, but one that can stand on that front line and just provide that protection for Zagara and Greymane before he jumps in.
This is a very front line heavy team, it seems.
And Zagara is not too shabby at putting out damage from behind the back lines.
Exactly. So, if anything, she's the largest range. And a Diablo.
I'm not seeing anything that pairs really nicely with Diablo. Like, there's not a Ring of Frost into an Apocalypse or a Maw into Apocalypse. The Bone Prism from Zul could do it, but nothing, like I said, nothing amazing.
I mean, he can pull people out, but I don't know.
And he has been nerfed since with the last patch in that he no longer stuns when he hits them. He only dazes them. He only stuns if he hits somebody into a wall. So it's really changed how Diablo plays trying to get the stuns off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's almost better to not destroy the enemy team walls.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's weird, but okay.
Or position so you're doing some cross smashes, right?
Yeah, exactly. So everybody, make sure you get your bets in. Ben, who are you betting for?
I personally like the side of the Mighty Cucks. With the Zagara in there and just that frontline sustain, I think it will come out ahead.
Yeah, it will be a little interesting. I mean, just to be devil's advocate, I'm going to go with Diablo. And the noob factor, because, yeah.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Exactly. So there we go.
Yeah.
Did I do it? I did it right, everybody. Yay!
Savvy can do good things. So don't forget, you can throw in your BJs if you think one of these two sides is going to win. We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
What do you think? We want to know what you think.
We have 3 entries, so that's great. Ben doesn't have my webcam up. What a jerk.
Tough, I don't even want my webcam up for this. Sorry.
Wow. That's just...
It's my new haircut, guys. I had to show it off.
Sorry you guys had to see that.
Yeah, I apologize.
So sad.
No.
Yeah, so I don't see any synergy on portraits. Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
3 out of 5 on the
interesting.
The side of the new
Li Ming is only level 30.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
We were just laughing about somebody only being at 36 in the last game, and they were Div 3. What the hell, Scholar?
What's going on?
Jesus,
man. Just watch it be a ringer and a Smurf account. Things are just going through the roof.
That's why it's got a blue background. It's a Smurf account.
Probably. That's not how that works.
I know.
But whatever. Smurf.
Whenever you say Smurfs, I think of the actual Smurf. So it's like, okay, what's it going to be?
Okay.
But looks like we should be going right away here if the damn Smurf would load in.
Come on.
Come on. So, off the bat, guys, on the blue side, we have the Mighty Cucks with Angus T. Beefy on Johanna, Fracture on Greymane, Toad on Zagara, Tis on Thrall, and Sozi on Rhaegar. And over on the red side, we have the Noob Factor with Baby Cthulhu on Zoo, Ouija on Brightwing, Scholar on Li Ming, J.O. Torracer on Diablo, and Giggle Schmack on Raynor.
Beautiful. Fun fact, the Noob Factor is ranked 56 with a 5-4 record, and the Mighty Cucks are ranked 53 with a 4-3 record. So they're very close in the standings, which is should be a good game.
Yeah.
Okay, Zool. That's just, I don't even, holy what just happened? Holy balls. You don't see that often, do you?
No, but to see that team rush bottom, I like it. The first shrines are going to be top and middle at the same time, which is tough to prepare for. You can't really do anything to give yourself an advantage with both shrines going on. But to be able to get damage right at the bottom to start, when you get to the second shrine phase, it's only going to be the bottom temple that spawns. So if you can get the healing well knocked out on your opponent's side, it gives you a huge advantage for that.
That was just absolutely ridiculously quick, too. Like, they went in, they just knew that this is what we're doing. That was definitely planned. Oh, for sure.
Totally. And I love how one person went into lane like normal and then the rest all wrapped in the aggressive bushes so that they might have had a chance to catch somebody out, especially with Johanna there to condemn somebody back in.
Yeah, the Newb factor really didn't have much to combat that. Like, it was just, they had one person there. They split up like normal, and that was that. So, temples will be active in 2 seconds. It looks like we're getting a bit of a split up, which kind of makes sense. Very strange, there's still a fight at the bottom. I don't...
Well, it's smart. Like, if you can, leave Zagar here to keep pushing the lane. That's probably what they're going for.
I don't know if 2 people down there is necessary.
Well, but this is one you can get away with very easily because in a pinch, Brightwing can just teleport up whenever she needs.
That's true. Right? It looks like they're just giving Johanna the middle temple, which makes sense. And the Newb factor is definitely just going to town on the top. And there's nothing that the Mighty Cucks can do.
No.
So,
but it looks like the Newb factor's going after Brightwing.
Brightwing, definitely a good pickoff. There's that Thunder.
The lightning shield, yeah.
Thunder, lightning, same thing. You know, they happen together. So, a little bit of damage. Level 5 already in 2 minutes. Holy shit, this game's moving.
Yeah. Well, with both the tower down as well as the pickoff on Brightwing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a root on Greymane. Nothing too major. Like, he was so far away, it didn't matter. So, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. This is definitely a Division 2 game, to say the least. Yeah. But other than that, nothing really standing out. Everything is very standard. What about Zagara's creep? Do you like that, Ben?
The creep is horrible.
Exactly. What creep? Zagara, what are you doing? That's over.
But it's not... That was a good pickoff on Zagara, but they might trade. Trade. 25 health he gets out of there with. Nice back out.
Those ones hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know what Zagara's doing. That was a dumb play. I hate to say it. I am sorry.
Well, she just got caught out. She got rooted, right?
Well, and she ran into the bushes. I don't know why she did. She knew there was 3 there. It seemed strange to me.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows what's going through these Division 2 players' heads? Yeah. It does look like the Mighty Cucks have about, almost a level lead.
Ooh, just a miss with the rain.
Got out of there, though. That was close. See, that's his sustainability kicking in, though, which is great.
Yeah. Nice to see we're starting to see camps taken, trying to get pressure up on the map. Oh, they gave up on it. No, it should go in. And I like this. Grab the top camp now because the bottom shrine is going to be opening fairly shortly. And if you can keep pressure in that top lane while you're fighting over the shrine, it just forces the other team to rotate and deal with 2 things at once. So notice how they're even leaving
nobody capturing it?
No,
are you kidding?
They're timing it so that it's coming up and it'll be hitting lane at the same time that they want to be team fighting.
I thought I was just going crazy. I'm like, what's going on here? So it looks like, well, Diablo's down there. And it definitely looks like the Mighty Cucks are on a bit of a, they're on the back foot to get the temple. But they could get some pickoffs here, right?
Yeah.
Which might be what they need. Johanna, that is
well, Diablo flipped her in, which is great.
Okay.
But Brightwing was aggressively on the wrong side.
Lose a Greymane, that's not good. We have Zool, he's very low. Goodbye, Zool. But Thrall, Diablo, he's out there. He should get away, I would assume.
He should, but Raynor might be taking a face downing.
very seems strange.
So a 3 for 1 there. So
Yeah, and that's how you take a temple, folks. I hate to say it.
So there's still Diablo's going to be pushing. Johanna's going back, so they feel like they've got this in the bag with Rengar keeping eyes on things. And still, we've got this Bruiser camp taking out a front wall uncontested.
I mean, there's a level right there.
Yeah.
The mighty Cucks are going to get their heroic very quickly here. Very quickly. The noob factor has definitely gone up to try and stop them. Top lane, but I don't think it's done too much. I'm still not overly impressed with Zagara's creep.
I'm not either. Like, you can see she's trying to get it out, but just the abilities on the noob factor side make it so easy for them to clear out. The Zul Scythe can kill them very easily. The Diablo's Flame Stomp. Rainer's Push. I don't think Li Ming's stuff blows it up when it's hidden.
Interesting.
But they even have Peekaboo from Brightwing that will show them off for them.
Right. Oh, Diablo. Goodbye. Goodbye. That was a nice assistance by Johanna there.
Yeah. Those well-timed condemns to pull them in for the kills.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. I'm not impressed with Zagara's creep, but she seems to be doing really well. Will they get Zul? No. But
No.
Li Ming? Goodbye. Zul, he's gone for sure. Unless they get a potion off.
Oh, 50 health.
Oh, Greymane's had
Man.
2 of those.
And Zul is just saving himself.
I mean, Brightwing's up there. I mean, I wonder if... I mean, she can get out of there, so there's no real...
She can teleport when she sees people coming.
No real point trying to gank her at this point, I don't think.
No, and you see he's already rotated down bottom.
Yeah.
Had the feeling somebody was coming.
Yeah, which, you know, that was a great heads-up play. Both teams have heroics in under, like, 7 minutes. Holy Toledo. This is just moving. I like this. So where are the next temples, Ben?
I think it's random after this.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. If it's not, be sure to tell us, because...
We don't know everything. We can always learn. Ooh.
Well, what's going to happen here? Goodbye,
Rainer got melted. Zul had a very nice Poison Nova on 4 members. Greymane is going to die to the Hyperion.
Zagara's got to get out there.
Thrall, Zagara, and Rengar. Oh. But Johanna's wrapping around trying to do something.
Thrall's going to lose it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Even with his health sustain, he's not able to do it. So backing out didn't work out well in the side of the Mighty Cucks, but...
I mean, they could still go top, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's definitely... You can still get some experience here. They got to get in there, though.
Yeah, get it started while you can.
Get as many shots off, right?
It will go after this middle keep that they've already done damage to, too, which is great.
Which will help, so... yeah, the noob factor, they've got bottom on lockdown. Diablo's camping up, which I'm okay with, you know. Might as well split that. Zagara's going to town, which I'm all right with as well.
Yeah, like she's not being pestered, so you might as well try to get the most out of this tower by pushing the keep at the same, or the fort at the same time. God, you're rubbing off on me, man.
Hello, if you know what I mean.
You're horrible.
So, yeah, very...
Ooh,
yeah,
and they can see his flame stomp through there, so they're coming in. He is gone.
That's Zagara picks him off there.
So that's kind of one of the downsides of using Diablo to camp, is it gives the enemies a decent idea of where you are, because that flame strike does, or flame stomp does spread such a long way.
Yep. So Ben, what are we looking at heroics here? We're a little late, but anything crazy?
Fire Breath from Diablo on top of Apocalypse, or instead of Apocalypse, but I like that because there's nothing really to combo Apocalypse well with. Hyperion on Rainer, which makes sense. They can get good zoning as well as good fort damage. An aggressive siege camp picked up here. We've got Disintegrate.
I like that.
Poison Nova. On the side of the Mighty Cucks, we've got Ancestral Healing, Sundering, Maw, Blessed Shield, and I'm pretty sure let's go for the Throat, which is all the very typical talents that you'll see from these guys.
Sure. So they're picking up their siege, which, I mean, you gotta do it. Like, objectives can win you a game.
And the fact that they were able to steal away the aggressive one was great, right?
Yeah.
It means they are basically guaranteed pushing power in that lane down there. I'm guessing we'll have somebody, looks like Li Ming, rotate down to clear that out before it does too much damage. But again, you could see the Zul clearing out that creep so nicely.
I would assume they're going to get bruisers.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a bit of time before the next temples come up, so why not, right? We have Thrall kind of just Sit middle, soaking.
But that's good. The more you can soak, the better, right?
Yeah, they do have Zool kind of, peeking.
Well, they had not much vision on the rest of the team, so it's not a bad idea to position somebody by boss, just to make sure they're not being greedy on you.
Yeah, it looks like they're waiting for a bit of. Both teams were kind of waiting for a gank, but the noob factor seems to be a little low, and I don't know if they're going to be. Yeah, Li Ming's just sitting there, getting a drink, using the loo.
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So we've got the noob factor going up and clearing out the bruisers camp, and then I will assume that they're just going to push straight towards the temple.
And
I feel like we're getting a
beautiful play going with the mighty Cucks going straight for boss.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a really good play if they get the boss off here and then sweep up for a team fight.
Yeah. And even if they don't take the team fight, they just delay them from going back and dealing with boss, you're basically guaranteed that you're going to get... And see, they tried to come back. They're like, where are these guys?
They're going. And then it's like, shit, now we got to, they've delayed them. That's Zool. Zool, buddy. I mean, I don't think Greymane's going to get him, but it's pushing him back.
And with Zagara here, they can again do decent damage to these towers. They're forcing them to fight in so many different places. They're like, oh, we need to keep somebody up top to defend us and try to take this, but we've got boss bottom and a push mid. What are we going to do? So here's Raynor trying to go back.
He's trying to go back, but he's like, oh, shit, now
Interrupted.
There's 4 here. Don't know what to do. And now they have to leave the... Oh, my goodness. We're going to lose a Diablo.
Again.
Yeah.
And he's out of souls, so he's gone for a good amount of time. Thrall wrapped in behind with Greymane.
Great play, Greymane. Love that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Hyperion off. Okay, you got to do it. You might as well. You've got...
That's a panic Hyperion. Just, can I do some damage to these guys before I'm down?
I'm going to die. Help me. They're going to get the top. That was just that was an amazing play.
Mm-hmm. They killed boss. Gates are out of ammo. But... they're putting damage. This top gate's almost down itself, too. Middle, they're pushing.
Yeah, they've almost... the Mighty Cucks have almost 2 levels.
Yeah.
I mean, the noob factor has to get a few good team fights in here. Otherwise, it's not looking good.
Yeah. And as soon as the objective's up here, they're wrapping to it. They know they've got map presence, and they want to keep it. But you can see the noob factors coming in. They know where they're going.
Yeah,
Great route by Thrall, and they're able to secure it.
Get it? I mean, they
go... beautiful maul by Zagara.
Got 3. They're going to wrap around, and they're just going to go to town. Yeah. That was a great Johanna play, pulling them all in there. We lose a Raynor.
And a Brightwing.
And
a Diablo.
Diablo.
And still hasn't had time to get his souls up.
Shit.
So this is going to allow probably a free keep for these guys. They've got 4 bottom and Thrall pushing mid. I love the split up to try to damage both lanes at the same time. Siege Giants coming in the bottom 2. This will allow it to poke very nicely at the bottom keep.
I'm still disappointed by the Zagara spread, but she's doing everything else.
I was going to say
absolutely amazing.
And I would say it's nothing to do with her spread. I'm seeing them come out basically as fast as the cooldown's down and in places that benefit her, but it's just not... She's getting shut down by the other team, right?
But
you can see
she's making up for it for sure.
Yeah, and if you look around the map at the different places in the choke points, you can see they have vision from this creep.
They are key points for sure. So do you think the Mighty Cucks are going to go just for 1?
That's the safe play, right? You might as well start with 1 and then take the fight at the other one.
I mean, we have Greymane getting camp, which is great. Always keep that lane presence up. He can do that for sure. We have Zagara and Thrall. Are they going to go for bruisers? No, they're not.
They're going to just try to take this top one. Basically,
or
the top
are they
going
to go? They're going for the opponent's bruisers.
They're being greedy.
Play.
I love it.
Great play. Johanna's doing her thing on the top temple or middle temple.
She should be fine there as long as she can stay alive, which is not really a problem for Johanna.
No.
She'll be completely good.
I mean, the noob factor has just started taking the bottom, which I don't know. They just the noob factor, their noobiness. See, because that's their name.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not saying they're noobs. Great team, but it just seems like they're just a step behind. They're gonna lose this top keep for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think part of it is the sustainability on the side of the Mighty Cucks, right? With Thrall on the front line, even as an assassin, he's got that damage output, but he does have that sustainability. And look at this.
They
want this. They know
and
it's just
Brightwing.
And they're going to get in there, get the kill, but they don't get the tower. They were seconds away from getting that tower.
Oh, that hurts.
But still.
Great try by the Mighty Cucks. I love that.
Yeah. Force the rest of the team back and then take Brightwing out. And
they also have their 20s.
Yeah, and they can almost count on that because of the fact that Brightwing's the only one with global. Right?
Exactly.
If it would have been, say, a Falstead down there, that might have been a little bit more of an issue for them.
Yeah, I don't know. The Greymane, he seems to be doing well. He's got to get out of there, though. Yeah. He took some damage. Greymane. Yeah. There we go.
And the Newbs are doing very good at bursting, like trying to burst people down. You saw that on the Greymane there and they've got vulnerable on the Bone Prism which is really helping with that, but
not when he's dead, it's not.
Yeah.
This gonna lose a Li Ming? No. Greymane gets out. He plays it smart. I mean, the lane presence is just absolutely dominant by the Mighty Cucks.
And we've got cats coming in on all 3 lanes, pushing these guys back. We're gonna lose a Diablo here. Brightwing's probably going down.
By Brightwing. I'd say it, but I think the noob factor knows that it's not gonna end well.
Well, it's a 3-level lead, 2.5 for sure. We've got another kill on Li Ming here. We're at 19 kills to 4.
Yeah, this has been pretty one-sided with the Mighty Cucks.
Yeah, very well done.
Just crazy.
Jeez. I love that coordination and watching the coordination onto the enemies that they were taking out. Some great plays by Greymane, going deep there, knowing his limits, and pushing them.
So, Ben, MVP, what are you seeing here? What do you like? Who's your man?
Who's my man?
Or girl? We don't see gender here on BJ and Co.
I would have to go with the Greymane. I just love those chases where he knew what he was doing. Right? He's like, I can go this far. And even 17 kills, that's the highest on the team. Him and Zagara were involved in the most kills together.
Yeah, I mean, he had 2 deaths, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I think I definitely enjoyed Greymane. He knew what he was doing. And for someone who's decently bursty, that's a lot of hero damage.
Yeah. Like, he was almost on Li Ming's level from the other team.
Which is
3,000 shy.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I'm giving it to Fracture. Fracture. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, so
that was great.
That's the Mighty Cucks.
I quite enjoyed this game, guys. Thank you very much for allowing us to cast it. We enjoy casting all these games. It's a blast to see the skill level that's out there. That's much better than our own.
Holy shit, Ben, we suck. But on that note, I think that was a great cast.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful talent out there. So, but yeah. So everybody, thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow.
Yeah, if you enjoyed this, we'll be up. We do at least once a week casting, and we're here Monday nights for sure doing a stream. I'm not sure if it's casting or other games. It depends what tickles our fancy, but
yes,
it's always good.
Other than that,
thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. So Ben,
shield on Greymane as he's diving in.
That's deadly damage.
Yeah.
Deadly damage.
I very much like it.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see who else. I mean, do you go tank or specialist?
I would go tank now. Specialist has already been pulled on the side of Newb Factor. They might try something like Die for Vision did on the last game with a double specialist composition, but it doesn't come out that much, so I doubt it.
Johanna, that's, she's up there in tanky.
Yeah, well, she is basically one of the tankiest tanks.
She can. I mean, Murden's pretty badass.
He is, but
I know.
I would say Murden probably has the biggest health pool, especially with his avatar into the mix, and just his health regen makes him able to tank the most. But Johanna, with her unstoppable, puts her in the same spot.
Yeah,
where she can just eat the damage.
She's able to put some stuns out there. She has some mobility. She's really good at clearing lane, actually.
Yeah.
Which is something that Muradin.
Not so much.
No. Who do they ban? I guess they ban a specialist or an assassin. Really?
Well, it depends. Double tank has been very common in the meta lately, so they might pull out a second one, but I love the Jaina pull.
Yeah.
Especially after with the fights over the shrine, Li Ming's burst damage is basically guaranteed to hit. So it would be a good pickup. I also, with the choke points around here, I like a Jaina for damage. You can just kind of zone people with the Ring of Frost through the bushes, especially for the bottom and top shrines.
Fun fact, this is a BJ & Co. cast for Chair League Division 2, the Mighty Cucks versus the Newb Factor. So yeah, we didn't do that, so now we did.
Yay!
So we have a Rengar.
Rengar first picked up. I would say he is probably the premier healer in the game right now. For just
I'm definitely looking forward to this. Hey, they set us as referee.
Nice.
Which we don't usually get that. Which is scary. Do we have top draft up? I can't see.
Oh, we do. Sorry, I'm just when I chat with them, it kicks us out.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So first ban on Falstead. We are on Sky Temple. I like this one. Falstead's got the maneuverability to get between temples, which is awesome. So good to get him out of the match.
Kalthus, okay, he makes sense. It'll be interesting if they pick a Li Ming. I don't know if they will.
It depends what they want to go for. Overall, maneuverability, healing factor. So I'm not surprised he's picked up. Li Ming and Zul first picked on the Newb factor side. Thoughts?
I mean, we just saw it. It was a good combo, for sure. Great combo.
With that lockdown, it just makes a standing target for Li Ming.
Yeah.
And Zul himself can put out some decent target with his scythe as well as his area effect.
Yeah. I mean, would you have gone healer off the start?
If your build is centered around that healer, yes.
Greymane, we saw him. He's got pretty good mobility, so.
And if you throw a lightning